Hello everyone, this is Ep114 and welcome to episode 114 of Ep114's Modern Skyblock series, where I'm going to be trying to speed up some Awakened Draconium production. Dun, 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 dun. Sounds like a good time. Right now it's going at an okay rate. It's not super fast. I would like it to be a little bit quicker. Maybe we'll make a few more Awakened Draconium seeds. Maybe we'll come up with some better approaches here. Let's take a look at some powerful items that can speed up the production of stuff. So let's do Project E. Oh yeah, right, you. Because today's episode we want to get ramping up on the Draconic tasks, right? So we have some Draconic quests to do. We do eventually have to create, or at least create the components for, a Draconic reactor, which means we are going to have to fight and kill a Chaos Guardian, which, as we know, is quite the endeavor. So we're going to have to look at that. And there's a few other things that has to go here, but in order to get to that, we have to get Draconic tools and armor, right? So we have to knock these guys out. And also some tool upgrades, which shouldn't be too bad to knock out as well. That'll get us some really powerful armor and really powerful weapons that we can use to take on the Chaos Dragon, which is a heck of a fight, but we can do it because we've done it before. And we should be good to go. So with that said, we need more Awakened Draconium. So I can either kill the dragon a bunch of times, which I'm going to try to avoid, or we can look at doing something that's a little bit more exciting. So let's see what we can get here. We should have some poppies somewhere. Somewhere there might be poppies, and if not, we can probably get some. Because we could do mana infusion of daisies, which is mana infusion of peonies, right? So like somewhere down the line here, we should be able to take like you, right? And orange tulip, white tulip, pink tulip, oxeye, sunflower, lilac, rosebush. That right? Yeah, that's what I want. Cool. So hey, learn that thing for me, would you? Thanks. Now learn that thing for me, would you? And get me a stack. Boom. That's how we roll in Project E World, right? So now we should be able to come down here, get our poppies, and make ourselves the Harvest Goddess Band, which is a cool little thing. Accelerates growth of nearby crops. Harvest nearby grown crops activates every half a second. So that's nifty. So here's a question. Right, you ready for the question that I got for you guys? So we're going to, what I'm going to do is remove all these dudes, right? I want to get rid of all the crops that are here. Because we don't really need this stuff anymore, because most of this stuff has an EMC value, so I'm not going to worry about it. If I ever decide that I need a lot of something, I can do that. You can probably just work on a redstone signal, because I want to try... Let's see, how do I activate this guy? This button? Nope. This button? Maybe? Oh, you know what I probably need is some fuel. Give me some Eternalist fuel for the time being. Mostly just, you know, need something to keep this thing running. Boom. Alright, so when you say harvest, you mean break the seeds. That's a bummer. Alright, so let's get a dark matter pedestal and see if you do the same. Dark matter pedestal. Right, so if I pop this dude down, and this is the point at which I remember exactly how this is all set up. So that was the Dragon Egg Crux. So we need Dragon Egg seeds here. We need Awakened Draconium. Okay, yeah, I see what's happening. You're going to grow. You do a great job. Oh, wait, yeah, you're not. Yeah, turn you off, right? You can just go there for a minute, right? Is that cool? So what if I put you on there and activate you? So you're still going to break. So you're fast, but you break. You're fast, but you break. I don't love that. I would love you to be fast, but you don't break. Right? Now, here's the thing. We could try doing this with the watch. Right? Would this work? Not really. You do have stored EMC, right? But you're not really accelerating the ticks of any nearby machines in any way that would speed up the growth. Do we I don't think we have growth crystals right now. Not those things. What else do we have that could like grow this thing just that much quicker? Like we put a ton of growth accelerators down, but they're just not fast enough. That's really what it comes down to, is they are not quick enough. What we could do is like replant the Awakened Draconium seeds, right? After they've been harvested. I wish they didn't break the seeds, because he grows so quickly. Okay, well, maybe not that quickly. Pretty quickly, though. Like, definitely helping. But not ideal. So I'm just trying to figure out a way to get this thing to work, like, super fast. So we could throw a lily pad of fertility down. I don't know how fast you speed up the crop growth. Doesn't seem quite fast enough. We apparently had a few of those, probably from opening up bags of some sort. Actually, I have no idea where they came from. But we have them, so whatever. Still not, you know, I want, like, stupid fast. That's what I want right now. And as a reminder, tier 6 seeds don't work in the cloche. So I don't believe that there's any chance of it working, right? Because, like, if we look at Enderium seed, well, it doesn't show it working in the cloche, but just the same way it doesn't work in a phytogenic isolator, I don't think it'll work in the cloche. We can try it if we want, but I'm almost certain it won't, because it has the requirement of having that Awakened Draconium block thing underneath, right? So if I took you out and I put you in, you're not actually growing, even with the Wand of Acceleration cooking you up. Nothing's happening here, right? So tier 6 seeds do not work in a cloche, which is a bummer for sure. I figured something out. I figured something out. Something that's really cool. I figured something out. You guys ready? Boom. Plant matter from Sky Resources works on Mystical Agriculture and Mystical Agriditions plants. Look at that. So you ready for this? You ready for this? What we're going to need is probably a speed upgrade, right? Now, I thought I made a bunch of you, right? But, hey, yeah, I did. I thought I made a bunch of you, right? So let's make the 4 of these that we can get. If we need this to be faster, we can make it so, right? Check this out. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Now that is what I'm talking about. You ready for this part? You ready for this part? Plant matter, boom, has an EMC value. So what we can do is get an energy condenser. Well, not an energy condenser. Not Mark II at least. Energy condenser, well, yeah, Mark I should be fine. What I'm going to do is something like this. Let's do and you, and we're going to want ultimate dudes, logistical transporters. I don't want to make more, I want to get them. Boom. And then we can do that, and then we can target plant matter, and we can put something in there with like a large amount of EMC, like red matter. So that should be 466,000 plant matter, right? Like one bit, but dude, now we're talking. That's what's up. How's that? Does that work? I feel like that works. I feel like that's cool, right? So now we've got plant matter for days. We've got this happening, right? And what I should do is just get an ender chest. I feel like an ender chest is something we could probably get our hands on relatively easily, right? So I just need a piece of wool. I just need some blaze rods. Do we not have any blaze rods? We have some blaze rods. Well, now we have a lot of blaze rods. Cool. I'll put these other tier 3 seeds away. So that would be like a really good way to make a lot of nether stars too, which would be a nice EMC farm. Just saying. But considering we're more focused on making our white ender chest right now, that's better. And then the ender bag, we just need an eye of ender. There we go. And then you. Cool. Because I believe now that if I take this guy and break him, the import bus is on this white chest, right? Cool. And I believe that should work. The silly thing can't be opened, but I can only assume that Awakened Draconium is making its way in here. Nice, that's what's up. Is that fast enough, or do I need like a bigger import, right? I might need another acceleration, just in case. Maybe 2. Because now we're starting to use more and more of this acceleration, dude. Right? So now we look at Awakened, and we can see that's a thing, right? So maybe I should teach you the Awakened recipes. This to this. I have to put this guy in here, right? To that. And I should probably also, while we're at it, just teach it how to make blocks as well. Right? So that is sneaky. I think that works. I think that'll work for some Awakened Draconium shenanigans. Wow, you are just having trouble keeping up, aren't you? Holy cow. That is funny to me that you are having trouble keeping up. Because we need an Ender IO speed upgrade, dude. So let's turn you off for a sec, would you? Thanks. Thanks, Chief. You can go away. You will need to speed up your extracting. So, Ender IO, what is that thing called that lets you speed upgrade? It's not just speed upgrade, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, extract speed upgrade. Do you have an EMC value? Oh, you do. Good, because you're annoying to make. Well, not that annoying. Just a little annoying. Luckily, electrical... That's not right. Is it iron ingots? Oh, it's electrical steel and iron ingots. Okay, cool. Let's get some electrical steel. It's silicon, which apparently has an EMC value, it would appear. Iron. And it's coal dust, right? Is that what electrical steel is? Or am I making that up? I believe that's electrical steel. Electrical steel, hooray! With an EMC value of 320. Gets me lots of it, right? And then you guys go away. Ender IO speed upgrade. Make me one of those, thanks. Get me a stack per se, thank you. And now we're cooking. The joys of EMC. So you, on the north, should have speed upgrades in the extract. Cool. So now you should extract things a lot quicker. So you can be ignored, which means you're going to extract all these things, but you extract plenty fine, right? So that works. I think that's pretty cool. This could technically be faster, by the way. If I made... So these things do not have... Okay. Extra utilities speed upgrades. Max upgrade 64 for magicals, huh? Are these things? No. Enchanted ingots do not. Alright, I was just wondering. I mean, we still have the enchanter here or no? Did we get rid of that thing? We might have. I had it here at some point. I don't see it at the moment, so it might have gone away. That's alright. It's good. It's fast. It's making Awakened Draconium like nobody's business. And I like it. Alright, good project today, guys. Good work. But we're not wrapping up the episode just yet, because now we've got Awakened Draconium. So I need about 10 more of these. So how much? Wow, I have enough. Okay. Well, that's hilarious. We already have enough to make the 10 Awakened Draconium blocks that we need. That is cool. That is cool beans right there. Right? It's a little bit of effort, I feel like. You know what I could do? We could just export all the Awakened Draconium essence directly into an RF Tools crafter and upgrade it directly to Awakened Draconium ingots. That would be an option. That would be an option if we needed a lot more of that stuff and not wanted to wait for the crafting time. The other thing we need is more eggs because, which they have an EMC value, by the way, just saying. Because they are used to make the Wyvern to Draconic Fusion crafting injector. So this guy absolutely required a dragon egg, which is not the way I remember it. So I think this recipe has been tweaked. We're also going to need 12 times 4, 48 nether stars, which we might have. Let's see, stars. Yeah, pretty close. So that should be cool, right? And then we're going to need 24 of these dudes. which is to craft 41. It's missing a little bit of EMC. So let's do this. Can we get a comical amount of red matter over here? 27 blocks sounds good, right? So stack EMC is 50 million. So that's 50 million EMC. I'm just going to pop right into there. And as you convert, you should be filling this guy up with large amounts of EMC, right? It doesn't look like it's using all that much power, right? So now if I wanted 24 of you, you're good. You're going to craft the nether stars with the dense EMC crystals. So start that bad boy up. Sweet. And that should be auto-crafting over here-ish, I think. Oh, you're making draconium blocks for me first. Sweet. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to do something like this. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay. I do want to get to an awakened draconic orb and all that stuff. So I don't know what tier I'll make. We'll figure that out in a little bit. But I definitely want that to happen. So let's come back in a minute when this is all done, and we'll be ready to cook. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, that I can actually make the draconic orb at this point. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can. So to make it, we need an energy core, which needs an awakened core, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wyvern cores and 4 awakened draconium blocks, right? Five of you. And you're cooking. Yeah, you take a long time to craft. I might export awakened draconium essence, because it's not used for anything other than just making awakened draconium, right? So there's no reason to store the essence in the system. I could just export bust into an RF dude, and then we're good, right? So 5 of you plus 4 of you into a nether star. Boom. Oh wait, I already had one. So you plus you plus you. So what happens if I come over here? Are you guys still cooking? How much time? All right, this is the last one. Okay. Zzz. Cool, you're done, right? So what happens if I come to you and say this, this, and this? Right. I should probably, because what I did here is make this a high priority and made it that. So I'm going to put you in there, and hopefully that's not a bad decision. Hey, that works. Okay, cool. Right, and I don't know how much power that needs, but looks to be on par with previous crafts. Cool. So I should be able to teach this crafting recipe to the same interface over here, and hopefully this won't gum too much up, but it should be cool, right? And then the other one that we probably want to know how to make is the energetic awakened dude. So that is 10 items, right? So we need a wyvern energy core. So make me one of these, please. It shouldn't be too bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 ingots. The awakened core and 5 redstone blocks. So yeah, you really do take a long time. Didn't I say? Oh yeah, there. So 5 redstone blocks, right? So one of you, these guys, right? And this guy in the middle. No, this guy in the middle. Yeah, so that guy in the middle, and then one of these as well. So what we want to do, so this is 10 crafts, right? So what we have to do is first prioritize this thing. And then to here, we're going to add this to the whitelist. Right? So that now... And I should prioritize the whitelist. That's what I should do. So I put these in and it crafts. That looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pedestal tier too low. Oh, that needs a top tier. All right, so we do have to upgrade. We do have to upgrade. Okay, but that's accurate. That is accurate, but we need to upgrade him to the next tier. So let me take care of that real quick, because we should have these guys, but we're going to need 5 more real quick. Right? So we'll be back in a few minutes. All right, guys, making progress. Upgrading. Upgrading. So that should be 4 of those. Doot. Half. This and this. And that should break just nicely. And then that. Cool. All right, there we go. So that should be all upgraded. So before I actually place these down and start using them, let's quest complete. Hooray! Come here, you. Stop being a nuisance. Quest completed. Draconic fusion crafting. That's what's up. All right, so now you should all still be getting power, and you should all be nicely linked, right? So did a block of redstone just disappear? Oh, right! You're using blocks of redstone to power yourself. Good job, Watch of Floating Time. I was like, did the block of redstone just vanish from my inventory for no reason? No, there's a reason. That is funny. That is really funny. It didn't even occur to me. All right, cool. So then you, right? If we pop you into there, you, and you. Is that correct? I believe that's correct. Oh, right, you guys aren't in single item mode. That's the other thing I forgot to do. Single item mode, please. Got to turn that back on after you break and replace. Cool. Okay, so let's try that again. You. Hey, look, it's cooking. Cooking. I don't know how much power you need, but we'll get there. Running out of EMC. Yay. All right, so I just requested another Draconic Energy Core. So I think it's going to make all the stuff required to make that, including an Awakened Core, right? And if that's correct, then we set up this automation pretty halfway decently. Hey, look, it's working. Nice. I always get excited when things work. All right, and now you're going to craft that. Actually, I have to make a couple of them, huh? Now we need more Eternalist fuel. Or I just have to start carrying around a charged Klein Star. I mean, you know, either one. Sweet. Okay. Nice. Dude, that's what's up. Booyah. So my goal now is to get a Draconic Energy Orb to store lots of power, because it can transfer power a lot more quickly than my existing setup, which should be really cool, right? So to make that, right, we're going to need this stuff. So let's see what we got going on here. Lots of power flowing in, doing its thing. It'll be a lot quicker once we get that going, by the way, right? So a Draconic Energy Orb, right? We need the Energy Core, which is like the biggest part, right? So to get that, we're going to need another Awakened Core. So we're going to start that bad boy. And while that's crafting, which it should do without any intervention, let me get an RF Tools crafter. I think we want a Mark II, so we might as well just get it as Mark II. Hey, buddy. Thanks for existing. I'm really glad that you are all over the place. You guys. So this total channels is 25 out of 32. We can throw another one in here. Because what I'm going to do is pop you down right here with an export bus. So craft me one of those dudes. Some cabling is going to need to be here. The logistical transporter can be here. You'll be set to export in a moment. But let's get our export bus going first. Right, so we're going to do this. And we're going to do this, right? And what I'm going to do is get awakened essences, of which we have so much, right? And your recipe will be that, right? And you're going to be all items into the internal slot. Boom. And you need some power, which I think I ran underneath. Yeah, I did. Cool. So let's get some ultimate cabling. Right? And I'll put you on fast mode, just so you're quick. Right? And I'm going to remember your settings so that you know what goes where. And then we're going to set the second recipe to be this. And that's going to be all to external, right? And we apply that, dude. And you should be working. Why are you not working? Why are you not working? That actually technically should be working. Am I missing something like really obvious here or what? Because we have 9 awakened draconium ingots. That makes that, and that makes that. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to like manually place these in here. Hey, buddy. Now, to be clear, this is a staged recipe. I wonder if that's messing it up. That could be a reason for this. That would be a nuisance if that happened. You don't seem to like that. I think that's what it is. I think it's because it's a staged recipe that it doesn't like it. So what I'm going to have to do is set you to external. So that at least we can convert it to nuggets. So then this goes in here and you just external it, right? So I don't think I have to remember anything, right? I'll just put you here. Get some more acceleration cards, please. Cool. A couple more at least. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. I think because it's a staged recipe, it must be set up with the intention that you can't like use RF tools, crafters, to get around the staged recipe requirement, right? That's probably what it is. All right, so that'll at least export all our awakened draconium, right? And at least turn it into nuggets, which helps. Not ideal, but it helps, right? But anyway, that's good. So now we've got the ability, I think, if I made like, can I just make 100 of you? Yeah, I can. That'll at least be quicker because it saves an extra crafting step. So now we should be able to make, I thought I had my awakened. Oh, wait, are you in here? Yeah, you are. I knew I made these because they were expensive to make. Energy core stabilizers. We totally want to make those, right? So to make them, oh, it's another infusion recipe? You're killing me with all the infusion recipes, Chief. But hopefully we can pull it off. So you go in there. Okay. Now that is unfortunately 6 items. Which means that if I were to auto-craft it the way I have my system set up right now, it's not going to work so well. So let's just, I don't need to auto-craft these, but I do want to... Let's look at the book at least and figure out what we want in terms of a large amount of power gen, right? So if I grabbed you, let's take a quick peek down here somewhere. Where's the energy core storage, right? So I believe it's at tier 5 that you need to upgrade your things, right? So I'm thinking like we could go tier 7, right? 8 is always just a ridiculous number, and there's no reason to go that high. There's just no reason, right? So that's not a big deal, right? We're going to need our energy stabilizers. 1 through 4 only needs 1 stabilizer. 5 through 8 needs the ring. So we'll want to set this up. Where's the part where it tells me how expensive things are? Yeah, 7 needs 210 draconium blocks and 328 redstone blocks. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I think we can pull that off, right? So let's do that. So 36 energy core stabilizers. Wow, that's a lot of draconic crafting. But we'll just do it. So 36 energy core stabilizers. I'll do that off camera. Which needs more blocks of redstone. Don't you know how to make redstone? I guess you don't. Let's teach you then. And patterns, please. Get to work. Could have sworn you knew how to make blocks of redstone, though. Anyway, I'm going to make this off camera, and we'll be right back. You know what? I'm going to make it off camera, but between episodes. How's that sound, right? So for now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time and proceed to make a Draconic Energy Core, which I'm just doing because I want to. I don't know exactly if that's part of the quest line, but we'll get the Energy Core going, and then we will have more fun with the quests, right? So for this, we are going to need 4 diamonds and 2 wyvern cores. So we need 72 wyvern cores. Hopefully I can make that. Shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of EMC for the nether stars, but meh. It's all good. We still got plenty of red matter blocks that we never even converted into EMC, so, you know. I wish there was some way, like, on this thing to see how much EMC I had. I guess I could do, like, the equivalent guy. So we have a super dense EMC crystal, which is 16 million. We have 1 of those left. Oh, there you go. You can see it there. 16 million EMC. That's how much is remaining. So what I should probably do is just snag this dude. What I think I'm going to do, just so it's not silly, right? Your stored EMC is 0. Your stored EMC is 0. Right? And then I'm just going to pop over here and pop this half a stack of red matter blocks in. And now you're storing EMC. Nice. And then I can see that as well when I look up equivalent, right? So we're at 56, you know, lots of EMC, ultimately. Sweet. All right, cool. All right, so we'll wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next episode. I will have the particle accelerators upgraded to the things, and then it'll be time to play around, right? Does that sound cool? So for now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.